Please, please get in here. Anyways, I love you, IP. Thank you so much for this.
God, it's been great. It's been so great to hang out and build this field.
I say, because what's up, Oblivion?
Oblivion.
What's up?
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. So I'm just here to defend myself. You know.
I'm ready to hear it.
So what I said was that there's not very many beast units who can use Screech because most of them have preference C skills. That's what I said.
Oh no, they have preference C skills.
Oh wow, that's
the truth though. So if there's no one who
man.
can, that's exactly what I said.
Oh,
Tell me I'm wrong.
Oh,
Tell me I'm wrong.
Oh man.
Am I wrong?
You are right.
I'm like
You are right.
90% sure.
Exactly.
I am 90% sure you said that it wasn't that good.
I said not that many beast units can even use Screech because they all have preference C skills. So the ones who want to use it don't have fucking
from
weapons.
Success.
They don't have weapons. And most of those beast skills you show for beast
that'll give you. They don't have weapons. That'll give you.
They suck balls. For the longest time,
okay, dude.
the beast skills we were getting, the tier 4 beast skills, were just worse than every other beast skill because they had to have the transformation clause in it. So they like nerfed them. It wasn't until recently that we started to get beast skills that were actually usable.
Guys, I'm sad. I can't transform and get my +2 visible attack.
Oh my gosh. That's like the only thing that matters. You know, distant counter for the beast so they can actually counterattack back. Or the flying, the shitty flying beast who have 3 movement, which now everyone just gets that for free, so you can't even use the Sigurd ring. Oh yeah, fantastic,
yeah.
Super good.
They made a clause where it just adds their movement rather than giving
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. We need Legendary Tibarn with Gallop. Legendary Tibarn with Gallop.
That'd be funny.
Well,
no, but literally, I don't get, in terms of inheritable exclusive, how you could say dragons are more spoiled than beasts when literally their quality dude, the beast quality of skills is literally way better than dragons ever was. Almost every single dragon exclusive skill has been literally almost DOA when it debuts, and you cannot freaking tell me otherwise. You literally can't.
No, I can, I will, because we've had this argument like 12 times this week, probably.
No, because every time I try
the only reason why you say this is because your speedy dragons suck balls. I get it, you love Corrin and all, but that's not my fault that the speedy dragons are just bad. It's not my fault. Like, that's just how it is. You know what I mean? Like, that's because they try to put 5 stats. They try to spread 5 stats out evenly, and they do a horrible job at it. And then you have these dragons with, like, no defense stats.
But the thing is that dragons are locked to being tanks when they can't even tank properly.
I mean, we have dragons that tank fine. We have lots of dragons who tank well.
Now, suddenly dragons are tanking fine. Okay.
Well, we have Rhea. Rhea's been one of the best saves we've had in 6-7 months.
One.
Okay, let's go through all the dragons.
I love you, IP.
Friends.
I love you, IP.
I don't even have many dragons.
Yeah.
Duo Male Lear wasn't meta at all. Nope, definitely not. Fallen Female Lear wasn't meta for a while at all either. Duo Rhea. Metis was mostly on guard, to be fair.
You notice how that's like a year gap in between a Lear to freaking Rhea.
I'm just going through my obtained list.
Not only
that's
that,
not a year.
Like, not only that, like freaking
that's months.
Like legendary Alear like barely lasted like 3 months, dude.
I'm not talking about legendary Alear.
What'd you say?
I said duo male Alear and fallen female Alear. The armor?
Fallen female Lear? Dude, oh my god, I promise
she's falling off now. She's falling off now, but she was good.
She was good, and I still think she's good on 8th grade offense. But
she's not bad, yeah. My problem is I don't have any freaking dragons. I'm just going through my dragon list, but it's kind of bad. But Lumera, good support.
My issue is, which is back to my main argument. My main argument was dragon inheritable skills. You could make the average generic beast way better than the generic dragon.
No,
Yes, you can.
That's the biggest cap I've ever heard.
How?
Because you know why? Because the generic beast doesn't have a weapon. So that's like literally the difference between having a preference weapon and a weapon from 2000.
At least you have A and C skills. All we have is edge skills. Oh, you're not speedy? Guess what? Now you don't have an A to C skill. Because you're a dragon, so
You
you
could
can't
just
have
use a different
you can't
skill,
be.
dude. You could just use Lagoose Friend. Like, it's not that big
That's
a
what
deal.
I'm talking about. Exclusive skills. Exclusive
What do Beast have?
skills.
What do Beast have?
Preempt
Name a Beast skill that's
Screech.
good for Beast tanking. That's a C
Preempt
skill.
Screech. You have preempt
That's
Screech.
a C skill.
You
no,
have
you said B skill. What's a
Okay,
good B
okay.
skill for Beast? That is exclusive
Bestial
for
assault.
tanking.
Whatever the hell that
That's for Duke. That's for nuking. That's not for tanking. Name a tanking skill. There aren't any.
I promise
I would
you
know.
there's
There
one.
are none.
I promise you
there's
one.
not. They're not.
Which,
It's like the stupid
which
one with the
was
Garrison Fall
that-
attack. It's
which one-
actually
which one-
trash.
Which one was the one that had dodge?
Dodge?
Yeah, it had
mean
like
the
the
nu-
40% speed based one. Wish we had that. No, we had to suck it up
What are
with
you
freaking
That's
dragon.
garbage. Why would you want dodge in today's meta?
It's bet.
Dodge is
You're not
actually better
listening
than
to the
people think
point.
it is because it has
You're not-
AoE.
It's getting better, but that's not what I would want as my main tanking stat. Like you want that combined with other flat DRs.
Okay,
and stuff.
but
You don't
like
want just-
compared to what dragons had, yeah, let me have quick riposte
Bro,
4. With
Edge
like,
scales is so much better than any tanking B skill. in
Yeah,
the
we
game.
finally got a good dragon skill after how many years?
Complain.
And you're not gonna tell me that like anything else that dragons got is better than what beats have been getting.
Dragon Flame.
Yes, my +10 with max flowers of 35, and still
That's
having
not
a
my
base-
fault. You
and
choose
still
dragons
having-
that suck.
And still having, dude, I like frickin' adult Tiki. What is wrong with you? She's focused on defense, and even at max invested, she's like
Gen
45
1 armor,
defense.
or Gen 1 dragon. I mean, that's Gen 1. What do you expect, man? Like, you got to give everything to her to make her work. That's just how Gen 1 is. That's anything. At least your Gen 1 dragon can have a good preference weapon. My Gen 3 beast, which is the earliest gen of beast, is garbage.
Dude,
they have nothing.
Okay, what about the frickin' new Grimas that we got? Literally, like her frickin'
That's just because they're
perf
dog
weapon.
shit. That's not.
Oh,
You can't get mad at me
there
for
you
that.
Go. They're
That's
dog shit.
literally
They're dog shit. Exactly.
That's nothing to do.
At
with
least
the
you're
beast
waiting on
versus
a
dragon.
refine.
They were
At
actual
least
just
you're
dog
waiting on
shit.
a refine.
Like that's.
At least you're waiting on a refine.
They already got their refines.
No,
They're not
I'm talking about
better.
the new Robins that came out. The new Grima,
Robins.
the new Grima, the blue Grima.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm saying
He
my
has a
old
freaking,
beasts have
inheritable
already got their
freaking-
refines.
he
They're not
has-
getting anything. Like they're just screwed now. Like my Tibarn, my base Tibarn, cannot do nothing. I cannot give him anything to make him better.
Yeah, well,
he is stuck with Hawking Claw,
you got a
and it's
pirate one with
god
a broken
trash
support.
shit.
You got a pirate one with broken support.
Sure. Okay. What about Nysala?
I forgot what he did.
What about Vika? What about Rayson or Leanne or any
Dancers
of the other
in general
old
are
beasts?
fucked. Dancers in
They
general.
can't do anything. They're all garbage. They're just. I mean, I could use them, but they're using 2018 preference weapons. The only ones I can do anything with are calves, and the cav inheritable weapon's still dog shit. Like it's so bad still. What's it called? Arcane Nihility? Garbage. It's not even like an updated arcane weapon. The only thing we can do is Mufasa and Fawn Eligard. And Fawn Eligard just got her refined. So you could do that, I guess. But that's literally it. The rest of the arcane weapons are outdated and trash. That's just how it is. The only reason why you think beasts are in a good spot is because of the healing hands. That's literally the only reason why you think that.
No, I'm thinking that
I love
because of the
Luca.
inheritable skills that they brought with them.
They don't
I've
have that
seen-
many good
I've
skills.
seen
They
way
have
more-
specials. I will give you that. They have specials. That's it. That's literally it. They have good specials. Absolutely. I will give you that.
Chat was Beast Assault 4 or Beast Agility or Bestial Agility not good when they debuted? Am I on crack or am I
There's
supposed to
one
hold-
good beast.
or
There
am
is
I-
a good beast skill. There's one. It's
Yeah, but-
with-
Right
Okay, to be
now,
fair, though,
but
it
at
was-
least over time, you guys were still getting upgrades.
No.
For dragons, you either have like the newest shit, which 9 times out of 10 were down on arrival. I'm not having you tell me Dragon's Ire, which is quick riposte 3 for fucking dragons, is fucking good. I swear
I
to
didn't
God,
say
I
it
will
was.
raise a fist.
Dragon's
Alright,
Wrath though
good.
was used. Dragon's Wrath was used. That was used in SD.
Cope.
It was used.
No, I know
People
it was,
used it to
no,
kill
I
things.
knew it was good, but I think that was Cope. I did not think it was a good skill at all, and that was when I was starting
Edge
to play SE.
scales, Dragon Flame. Like let's go through the beast stuff and let's look because it's not good.
I will say that Dragon Flame is one of the better specials that we've gotten in that genre of beacon specials.
Hallelujah! Finally, we got something. That's only going to be used on 2 units.
Dragon Scales isn't that bad. It's not great, but it's not.
Oh,
that bad.
shut
Edge Scales
up.
is obviously good. It is. It's
Shut
not that
up!
bad.
Shut up! No, I don't believe. No, you
What do
can't
we-
just
what-
say
okay,
this now and then like, oh my god.
Nah, bro. Okay, let's look at. We have which one is? There's one good beast skill. I think it's not a beast agility. Beast agility is just NFU and it's 10% true damage with transformation condition. That's good. That's not good. 10% true damage and a
relative to when it came out, what are you on?
It came out like last year.
Yeah, that was fine last year.
No, it would. Oh, come on. You're not gonna say that.
All right, you can't say that's bad. Yet last year, that's when Scowl fucking debuted, bro.
Scowl
come
was
on.
good when it came out. It was. When it came out, it was good.
Child.
It was meta defining when Scowl came out.
Oh,
it literally shut off.
okay.
It literally shut down Wind Claude, who was the biggest problem in the meta. That's why when we got Scowl support on Veil,
Scowl
she
of
was
3
immediately meta.
A Scowl of 3 from Winter, Byleth had to do it.
No, we were already using Veil in AR. When Byleth came out, Byleth became the standard because he was so much better than Veil. He was a save who had Scowl. But Scowl was good for a while.
When you
Like,
stacked it by 1,000,000, yes.
You didn't even have to stack it by 1,000,000.
Yes, he did.
You did not have to. No, you didn't.
You did
how much
not.
did
You
have base?
needed you always needed a Scowl like more than one for it to actually freaking matter. Because you would get outsped, and then you would get doubled, and then the special would hit you on the second hit, and you would fucking explode.
I just use Veil, and then I use Byleth. I didn't use anything else.
And then
That
by
was
the
it.
time,
I used Veil and AR, and then I didn't even get to use her.
And then by the time we had follow-up Scowl, it wasn't. It came too late.
I think you're looking at Scowl now instead of when Scowl came out when it was actually.
No,
good.
you can't tell me that when I was like the most freaking biggest Veil Glazer on the planet, bruh.
Veil was meta when she came out, 100%.
I used her everywhere, even the Fallen one.
But by then, it was already getting bad. Like, we were getting special jump. Once we got special jump, it messed up Scowl massively.
Yeah.
Like, the value of Scowl went down when we got special jump.
Yeah, but even
Straight up.
then, Scowl on its
'cause
own,
the
unless you...
special jump was to counter Scowl.
That's my point. That's exactly my point. Yeah.
Scowl...
When
I don't-
Scowl
I don't
came
know.
out,
I don't know,
it was
Oblivion,
good.
Can you name like a unit that was super meta with Scowl? Because to me, Byleth wasn't meta because he's Scowl, because he had a DR piercing special. That was
No, it's
really
because
why
he
Byleth-
had NCD, right? That was what made him.
Yeah, he had
or no,
NCD.
he had
It did, no, but it did help that he hard countered Wind Tribe Claude. Like,
He did, yeah, absolutely. Like, if we went back to that time, literally
Ghoul
everyone
Veg,
would just bitch
I think-
about Wind Tribe Claude
I was one of them.
nonstop.
I was one of them.
I think
Everyone
he also
just
countered Gulveg,
constantly.
though. That was the bigger deal. Because
Maybe for
Gulveg had
E-Grade's
70%.
defense, but for everywhere else, I don't think that was the case.
Well, no, I mean, that's what we're talking about. You're talking about an 8th rate defense. You know, we're here at an 8th rate defense stream. Who are you?
Oh, well, I'm arguing about Beast versus Dragon, and somehow we got onto a Scowl discussion. Because we were talking about skills, and I don't know what happened, but I was trying to talk about how skills are. Beast Sense 4, Tier 4 skill, what does it do? Speed defense -4, and you get Phantom Speed and 40% pierceable DR. When did that come out? Let's see when Beast Sense 4 came out. Because this is dog shit. Dude, don't even try to tell me
Right
this
now
is
it's
good.
dog shit, yeah.
No, it was good. Okay, let's see. When was it good? Because I don't think this... Beast Sense 4 came out on... Aether. It came out on Aether. It was not good then.
When did that come
Beast
out?
Assault... let's see.
Who did you run, like, attack
2
red
years ago.
Scowl on?
2 years? Okay, no. 2 years ago, that was good.
No. It was still... That's still bad. Bestial Assault's the good one. That's the good one. I'll absolutely say that. Bestial Assault... Or not Bestial Assault. Yeah, Bestial Assault. Beast Assault 4, dog
It's
shit.
not horrible. That's
Bestial Assault,
crazy.
good. Bestial Agility, it's okay. Like that's literally, and then what Beast really have is specials, right? That's what they have. They have good specials. Their A skills, I don't care what anyone says. The fucking fortune skills are not that good. So much of the skill budget goes into transformation.
I don't agree with that. That's crazy to me. That's psychotic.
Why?
To me. That
why
is
does
psychotic to me.
Why does everyone take it off then upon Diluvial Boost?
Well, yeah, because now that's just a better skill.
Because Diluvial Base.
That's just a better skill now.
No, it's because Fortune skills suck. They're so mid.
Comparative
well,
to
here's the
now,
thing.
yeah, like what? But back then, you're not gonna
Oblivion,
lie
I
to
They
me.
just came out. Fortune skills start just coming out the end of last year.
Oblivion, I think that they're only mid because so many times they're overlapping with existing skills. So like Ike doesn't want Fortune because he already has Dull. Like one of the great things about Fortune skills is that they have Dull in them.
Right, but it's only Dole for 2 stats, and Dole is literally available everywhere else.
Right, but you don't.
Now.
Okay.
So why would you want a skill that when you can have Dole from like a million
Yeah,
other
now
sources?
it is.
It's been like that.
I'm gonna hold
Like-
my
like-
Dragon's Ire 4 and Dragon
Okay.
Scales.
Okay. Because I'm proving myself
No,
right. Sure.
how can you tell me comparatively to the Dragon B skills, aside from Edge skills, which I've already conceded, which is a really good skill, if you're gonna tank,
So
which is
we're
Lamau,
so we're
like
at one
1/4
good
Dragons.
beast B skill, and we're at one good beast dragon skill for B. So
No,
that's literally
that's
even.
not the Dragon's Ire, Dragon Skills, High Dragon Wall. Those were dead on arrival skills.
At least High Dragon Ball scored well in Arena.
I know now in this stream to prove yourself right, you're not going to pretend you care about Arena. Let's not go there because you do not care about Arena.
It was a joke. That's why I
okay,
laughed.
okay. I didn't hear it. Sorry.
Like, come on, bro.
I love you, Papo. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
No, I love you. Don't say that.
I'm just saying, what other beast B skill was there? So there's one good beast B skill. There's one good dragon beast B skill.
Yeah, but at
or
least we
dragon
didn't
P
have
skill.
2 dead on arrival B skills, is what I'm saying.
We had a whole bunch. That's what that's exactly what I'm saying.
you
Is that
just
for
said
the longest
other one
time
was
they were
okay.
trash.
You just said the other one was okay.
I said one was okay, but the other ones were trash. Like the one we got from Mortis, trash. The one, let me see, Beast Sense, trash. What was the other one? I literally went to A skills because I was
Beast Agility 4, I think.
Beast Agility. There's so many of them were just bad on arrival that no one wanted to use. The only thing that Beast really got that was really good was specials, and it's because they started giving us like the Gust X specials, right? We got Beast Agility and we got Beast the defense one I can't think of right now. The piercing one was pretty bad too, actually. It
I
wasn't
don't
that
agree
great.
with
It was
that
okay. It was okay.
Okay.
But it wasn't that great. It was like
It was-
no
it-
quarter.
It ain't
but-
a Dragon's
it was
Ire
weak.
4.
Okay, yeah, we get it. Dragon's Ire 4's back. Yes, definitely. It was still, we got Nimble Beast. Fierce Beast is like okay. I don't really love it, to be honest. I used it on Tibarn and I got rid of it the second I got a chance to. Sturdy Beast, Nimble Beast, perfect, great. Absolutely. But dragons also have Dragon Flame, so they're like down 1 special. And Dragon's Roar wasn't that bad when it came out. It was pretty good.
Dragon's War still decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it's pretty even then.
You're literally 1 over Dragons.
In specials, yes. I would say, yeah. Okay, we overall
All
we
right,
have 2
what
better
about
now.
B skills?
But
'Cause
Dragon's Roar was pretty.
I still think
each
have-
you're
have-
winning
each have
with B
one
skills.
good B
I
skill.
still think
That's what
you're
you
Dragons
established.
literally have 1 good fucking
That's
B
what we
skill.
just said. We have 1 good B skill for Beast.
You each have one. Can we leave it on? It's about even. And
Fine,
neither one of
fine. You know what?
really has
Fine.
it
I'll
that worse.
concede to B. We're about
Well-
even. Fine, sure. You know what? Fine. I'll take
Right.
that compromise. Fine.
Okay.
A skill.
So then we go.
We're not going to
A
pretend
skills.
Wild
Oh, God.
wasn't good when it came out.
Wild was good.
All right,
Attack Speed
cool.
Wild was good.
I
was
don't
good.
think what do we have? Does Dragons even have exclusive
Scowl.
A's? I don't even think. Okay,
Scows.
that doesn't count.
But Scows were good when they came out. The OG Scows, you used Scows on like Brile Tiki and stuff. You just did.
It was so hard to meet that freaking res check, dude.
No, not back then.
Yeah,
until
it
we got, like,
was.
The giant res swings where it started getting bad, like with Micaiah. That's when things got rough. But before that,
I
Scows
don't
weren't
agree
that
with that
hard to hit.
because freaking Ninja Sanaki's res was like insane.
That wasn't until later in that year.
That's true.
And then wasn't there another res heavy nuke that year?
All the res stuff started happening after the dragons got good, because that's the way they countered dragons.
No.
That's when they shifted into the resistance meta. We went into a resistance meta because
who
of
was
that.
meta that made that happen?
Tiki.
I'm so confused.
Tiki, Brile
Tiki,
Tiki.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's
Yeah, we had Corrin, but Corrin wasn't really resistant. She was like fast, and I don't think she was that meta for that long. Honestly, I feel like it was
no,
like a
she
month at 2 at most.
she wasn't.
Yeah.
Will you concede, Oblivion, that beasts? There are more meta-relevant beasts right now than there are meta-relevant dragons.
There are the healing hands or the healing hands.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So sure, but if like as a beast fan, what if I don't want to use the healing hands? What if I want to use any other beast?
The tools they provided you.
And I get that, but I think where Satachi's coming from is that it feels as though beasts have a lot right now because beasts are so prevalent and so strong because of the healing hands.
And you also have to consider that
beasts aren't strong.
Dragons,
the healing hands are strong. It's just the healing
hands. They're beasts, though. You understand?
Sure, sure. So beast as a weapon
talk?
type. Well, let's finish our conversation, then you can start a new one.
Okay.
The beast as an overall weapon type right now are more meta than dragons because of the healing hands and that they keep reprinting the healing hands. Yes. But overall, beasts just don't have that much. Like you have, it's pretty much like Hathrin and now Eiknithir, right? The snakes are dead now, like pretty much 100%. Like let's be real, they're just dead. So it's Hathrin and Eiknithir, and Elm, but Elm just got shot in the face, to be honest, too. Like his main thing was Aetheryte's offense, and now we have safety fence destroyers. But yeah, Elm is still useful. He's still good. He's still good.
He's just not baby mode.
Yes.
Yeah, and I would also put Freyr in this conversation.
No, get Freyr out of here. I don't want to talk about Freyr.
I know you're mad about Freyr forever, but he is still good.
But my point is that in terms of exclusive dragon stuffs, beasts not only have more, and due to dragons being forbidden for using skills like Potent, like Gale Force, it restricts them to a play style more often than not than beasts. And it feels worse now considering and it feels worse now considering tanking is harder than ever.
Sure, but like how many beast nukes do we actually have? Like one?
But you still have the toys to still make it work.
We don't have the toys. Okay, we have more than one. We have birds. We have birds and Elm.
Which, by the way, I still think and I've said this even off stream, so don't come at me for saying this. I still think the birds hit relatively hard. Their only issue is getting in.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
I think that I think they hit really hard still. Like, yeah. I mean, uncapped damage.
Do you think Potent 4 is a skill right now?
Potent 4 or Potent like an assault or?
No, I still think Potent 4 is on its own is still good.
I think it's trash.
No,
I don't think it's
Potent.
I think it's. I
base
think
Potent.
I still think Potent 4 can be good, especially since there's skills like Trample that gives you that desperation.
Those skills can't be inherited by the same units, right? Or no, I guess Flyers. I guess this is the crossover.
Yeah,
that's the middle ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
For which one?
For Potent and Trample.
Yeah, like Beast Flyers.
You can't get.
Yes,
you can't get Potent Finish.
Yeah, you can't get Potent Finish, but they can get Potent 4.
Got it.
Base Potent 4. Yeah,
or Potent Assault, right?
I don't know about Potent Assault.
I don't think they can. No, I think it's just Potent 4.
Potent Assault, no Beast. Yeah. So I don't think. Pirate Tibarn is underrated. Yeah, I agree, but no one else does. But I do like Pirate Tibarn.
I'm with you on that, Oblivion. He's a really good unit.
Yeah. The thing is just the thing between so like yes, there are high level meta beasts right now, especially with just the introduction of Brave Eiknithir, for sure.
Yeah.
But your bottom beast. So if you compare like the floor of a beast compared to a dragon, dragons blow beasts out the water. Like it's not even close, and that's just because we have no access to weapons. And weapons are like 40% of your power at least, if not more. Like you can't look at these beast weapons and say they're good. Like these are like
relative to when they came out. Yes, I can.
That doesn't matter though, right? Right now,
and
I want to build.
Right now, fine. Even right
now, I can't. I can't build them.
Fine. And even if I grant you that right now, literally dragons, they only have edge skills aside from the 2 specials we just got.
But I think they do also have arcane stones. That's exactly.
Okay, my point, Satachi, is just because there's not a full exclusive set of skills for dragons doesn't mean you can't build dragons. You can give them other skills that are more accessible to other types and still build a dragon.
I'd rather be locked to player phasing than locked to tanking in like the worst meta possible for tanking. Just
most beasts don't even player phase. Like they're not even good at it.
I'm talking about the average dragon to the average beast. I don't care about Eikthenir, I don't care about Snake. The average dragon compared to the average beast. The average beast, you want to make them player phased.
Like who? Name somebody, because like
Tip
there's the birds and Elm. Tibarn, you build him for support.
You just use
he
him for
cannot
Frozen.
kill things. That's what support is. Yes, you build him for Frozen.
Okay, his A to C skill.
You can put whatever you want there. His best B skill is detect.
I wish
his
I could put whatever I want on my dragon.
You could put those there. Those aren't exclusive to the beast. Those are general skills. Anyone can use those skills. Dragons could use barricade. Dragons could. I don't know. Can dragons use detect? I think dragons can use detect.
No. Wait, can they? Hold on. Let me check that before I say that.
But those are.
Yes, they can because Ymir can use it.
Yeah, that's not a beast exclusive skill. That's my whole point. My whole point is dragons can have substitutes from other skills families like Lagoose Friend or stuff like that and have viable builds. Old Beast cannot do that. There's no option for them. They have nothing. They can only use their old, ancient, shitty weapons, and you can give them the best skills ever. Their weapons still dog shit.
Not their A to Cs, though.
You could say the same thing with dragons.
We only have a B
other skills there.
We only have a B skill, bro.
Oh my god. You can use other skills. There are other skill options. You don't have to use only dragon exclusive skills.
My whole argument was inheritables. Exclusive inheritable. That was my whole argument.
But that's not how you build a unit.
That was
build a unit with just exclusive inheritable skills. You use whatever skills.
That was the argument I was just trying to make. That's always been it.
When it's with Beast, same thing with Beast though. You don't use only Beast exclusive skills to build a Beast.
Obviously, but that's the whole point. You're not getting it. You're not getting it. The whole thing started by us saying a new Beast exclusive skill and me being like, oh yeah, wish that happened to Dragons. Dragons getting an exclusive skill, and then you're like, you're spoiled.
Do. Like they do get things. And Dragons and Beast both get things. Just because Beast have a one more special than them is not that big of a deal. Yes, Screech is good, but not any of the meta units can use Screech. And the units that would want to use Screech have no weapons.
The average generic Beast does a way better job than Dragons.
No, they
don't,
because they don't have a weapon. They don't have weapons. Like, go take a Gen 1 unit with their refined weapon and put the best skills on them. They're not going to do shit. That's just how it is. So much of the weapons have like 10 effects in them, and they have massive stat advantages. If you have a weapon that gives you attack and defense +5 and a guaranteed follow-up attack, you're not going to do shit. That's just how the game is now. You need arcane weapons. Even if they're shitty arcane weapons, even if they're boring arcane weapons, at least they let you use the unit.
Dragons also have some pretty good non-arcane weapons.
Yes, they do. Like, that's just how it is. Like, that's... Like, look at Mordecai. What does Mordecai get? He gets defense +3. He gets attack and defense +5. And when he smites, he inflicts -5 to all stats. And he has special acceleration. Oh my god. He's gonna be so good with a premium kit. No, he's dog shit. That's just how it is. We don't have inheritable weapons. It's like trying to build a colorless toad. Like, you could give Nime the best skills in the game. It doesn't matter. She's not going to be good.
Better than Dragon.
No! Oh my, okay, whatever, dude. It's fine. If you don't want to admit you're wrong, it's fine.
That was the best.
I know I'm not. I know
you're
I'm not.
100%.
I know I'm
you're
not.
100% wrong.
I literally know I'm not.
Okay.
I literally know I'm
not. Well, use facts. Prove me I'm wrong. Use facts.
Dude, every time I do, you like freaking change the topic to like,
I did not.
Let me bring up freaking healing hands. Let me bring up the freaking. That's why you think it's good, because it's actually healing hands.
They are the look at the meta beast right now. Almost all of them are the healing hands.
Like my argument has always been the inheritable skills. I already told you when it comes to weapons.
Right, and we went through those one by one, and we came out to the conclusion that they have the same B skills, they have similar A skills, and beasts have one more good special than dragons.
Similar A skills?
Yes. What do beasts have? We went through this. What do beasts have? What do beasts have that's an amazing A skill?
Relative to when it came out, again, which I don't think you're comprehending.
Why are we... I comprehend it fine. I just don't think you're understanding how bad they are.
Now they are.
No, they were bad to
Oh my god.
They were not great. You ran into max investment lore, and the best skills don't make him salvageable.
Let's be clear. No generic unit is good right now.
Well, yeah, we're talking about meta. There's no point in talking.
But people in chat are saying like, well, XYZ is not good.
I'm finishing my vodka bottle tonight. Oh my god. Current debate timer 30 minutes. Dude, this is like a Naruto debate. Neji can beat Sasuke because I said so.
I don't want to get on Naruto. We're gonna start a whole different argument.
I just think they should kiss.
No.
They did kiss.
Oh, I thought you meant me in Oblivion. I thought you meant me in
Oblivion.
Oblivion. I was like, no. Okay, I said I love him, not like that.
Yeah, Naruto and Sasuke did kiss. So
they did. I forgot.
Oh, twice if you count filler.
Ugh.
Filler. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I want to find a middle ground because I like it is getting old for me. It's getting old for me. I want to find a middle ground where we can just agree on something.
Okay,
we did agree on a few things.
Okay, so
it seems like let's go down the list.
Okay, weapons 1,000,000%. I would be lying straight to your face if I said weapons. Nah, you got it. Like no, I agree with that's valid. Specials
go to Beast.
Specials go to Beast. We have one better special than they do. Yep.
I just didn't like how it took too long for dragons. I didn't like how it took too long for dragons, me personally. I also kind of wish that, like, because Dragon's Roar, that's 4 cooldown, right? I wish we had, like, more 3 cooldowns for dragons. That's,
4s are better right now.
You're right, but I wish again, let me finish. Like, over time, I wish, maybe before Dragon's Roar, we got, like, Dragon's Nut, I don't know, and it's fucking defense.
I mean, Beast didn't get specials at all for a very long time. They didn't get anything for a very long time.
Dragon's War did come out first.
Yes. Beast literally didn't start getting stuff until the Healing Hands came out. That's when all of a sudden we got hella shit, right?
Moral of the story.
And then most of them were trash. And most of it was trash.
I don't agree with that. Most of it was trash. The first half of that sentence, I agree with you.
My God. Specials go to Beasts. We agree. You both
Specials
agree
goes
on
to
that,
Beasts.
You kept talking about
A skills. We
slots.
literally just have Scowl, bro. There's no way you're giving this to dragons.
We have Fortune and Wild. And Wild's not that good anymore. And Fortune is, I think,
anymore. Fine.
Wild was good when it came out, sure.
Yes.
I think Fortune has sucked balls forever.
Can we agree that they are comparable at least on A skills? That they have a little bit. They both have. You have Scowl. You have Wild. Which
but like, you can still use Fortune right now. You can't use Scowl right now.
I mean, I use Scowl. I literally have that on Rhea right now.
That ain't helping you much, Papa.
I do think Scowl is definitely not her best in slot right now. I will agree with you on that one.
It's not, but neither is Fortune on Beast. The Luvial boost is best on Dragons and
Fortune's
Beast.
Better than Scowl right now.
Oh my! See, now we're just arguing about literally.
Am I wrong?
Can we agree that there's a middle ground that they are comparable at least?
No.
Or is
That's what I'm fine with that.
No. Fortune's dude. How is Fortune not better than Scowl? Are you serious? Oh my god!
I agree that Fortune is better than Scowl, but I think there's room for debate here. And like what we said, there's a lot of crossover with Fortune's effects and other effects.
I don't know. We only have
I don't think Fortune's a good skill.
Dragons had Scowl, which I will grant lasted like 3 months.
They lasted way more. They use Scowl forever.
No.
What were you using on Myr? On Valentine's Myr during that whole period when she was the only save? for SD. It was Scowl.
It was not.
No, what the hell is wrong with you? It was Unity. Yeah. What the hell?
Unity. I used.
It was Unity.
In Summoner Duels?
Yes.
Yeah, I used Unity as well in Summoner Duels, but I also used.
It was Unity. And then broke people use Bond.
Don't run Fortune on any of my beasts because it's bad. It doesn't help you do anything. It doesn't help you tank better. It doesn't help you kill things better. Fortune is just a filler skill no one uses. If you want to tank better, use the Luvial Beast.
More with that.
Yes. What do you use then?
What, on my beasts?
Yes.
On ARD? What do you think? I use Fortune, of course.
Okay, on Aether's defense. Okay, sure.
Exactly. Well, you're asking the Aether's defense guy. What do you think I'm going to say?
Well, why that sound passive?
I don't use Fortune on
Why
anything.
that sound passive aggressive? Are you trying to say something about Aether's defense?
Yes.
And what's that?
It's like 1/3. It's not even 1/3 of the game. So like, I mean, yes, you could focus on that, but.
Well, you're focusing on SD, so that's fine, right? I don't.
No, but you're focused on
offense.
Arena.
There's Aether's defense. There's SD. There's Arena. There's multiple of competitive game modes.
Oh my god, the switch up's crazy.
I agree, and I would say that. Okay, I would say that in Arena and in. Never mind. This is going down a rabbit hole at this point. But I would say in every mode except Summoner Duels, Fortune is a good skill, and even in Summoner Duels, it's arguable.
I don't think Fortune's a good skill. I think it's
that's fair. You are very SD pilled, and I understand that. So
I think it's mid. I just don't see why you would use that unless you have to, or you just don't have fodder. Right? If you don't have fodder, sure, I'll use it too if I don't have fodder because I'm cheap. That's fun. But it's never the skill.
Takes A, dude. I think it's clear. I'm sorry.
No.
I don't know how that's not.
No. I think it's literally. I think it's literally no one wants to use any of the A skills that are limited to either of them.
Okay,
sure.
So maybe comparable? Then if no one...
That was my point. That was my point earlier when you said comparable. I said yes.
Well, sure, but objectively, but objectively, you got Fortune, bro. Like, what?
Oh my gosh. This is like...
Let's move on to B skills.
If we want to do that argument, we can go to B skills. I could be like, you have Dragon Scales and you have Dragon's Ire. We can literally make that argument too.
If you want to say dead on arrival.
If you want to say that, then we can make that argument.
Dragons... Which one was it? I get Scales and Edge.
Dragon's Ire is bad.
Fuck that DOA. Scales.
Prefer XL.
I will literally pull up the fucking VODs. Scales was DOA. Don't want to fucking hear it. Yeah, we have Edge Scales. Sure.
Okay. Yeah, and I said we have one B skill that does damage.
I think if you look at the modern meta, there is one exclusive B skill and one exclusive Dragon skill that see any play.
Yes.
But if you're talking about Satachi's argument, which is at the time of introduction, whatever, I don't know that changes anything, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Because, like...
What does that change?
I don't think Dragon's Wall is the only one that would change anything because of Arena. And that's just because of score. And that's one very small game mode that it doesn't matter that much in. So once again...
Dragon's Wrath was used when it came out. But yes, I would say it's comparable. That was what my... Yes, that's what I said too.
I'm gonna compromise. Fine.
Okay.
I would say in terms of C skills, dragons have no exclusive C skills.
They literally don't. Like, get the fuck out of here.
So we have Screech. Okay, we have Screech, but no one can use it. But sure, okay. I mean, 2 units can use it. Sure.
Let's yes.
Who can use it, Satachi? Tell me. Other than Elm. That's literally Elm, the one that introduced it, is the one that uses it. Aetherins can't use it. Icontheers can't use it. Snakes can't use it. They have to run save skills.
But now
Birds can't use it. They have preference C skills.
By the same token, you now have to say...
Can't they use it? Can't they use it? Isn't their true damage...
And lose their C skill? Lose their preference C skill?
Let me finish. I was about to ask a question. Isn't the true damage, the uncapped true damage on the weapon?
Yes.
Ditch that fucking C skill.
So they lose their anti-miracle and then their ability to cleanse? It has stats and everything else in it?
You're bringing other units to...
We're just talking about Hraesvelgr!
Yeah, no, you're not using Hraesvelgr for cleanse. Let's be real. And that +1 movement, no.
Okay, where's CJ at? CJ, what are you using? CJ's literally the bird person. Divine Talon actually isn't that good if she's the focal point of the team.
Alright, there you fucking go.
CJ, do you use Screech? Anti-Miracle isn't Weapon Talon. It's Excel stats and Recovery Cleanse. That's what he says. I will defer to CJ. CJ is literally only uses the bird. So.
Okay. But now
sure.
let's move on to
C
one
skill
next
to
step,
beast. Okay.
Is that Satachi,
That's
you
it.
have to admit to, if regardless of usability, whatever, because that's what we just talked about with Screech, there is a dragon exclusive X skill that beasts do not have. Regardless of usability, it exists.
I wasn't even bring that up, but yeah.
Attuned Scowl exists, right? Regardless of how usable it is, and we can say the same.
Where's
about
my
Screech.
attuned beast skill so I can transform?
Regardless of how good Screech is, it exists, and so you have to see that beasts have more C skills. Now, let's look at the scoreboard, if we could for a second.
Oh my fuck!
It's tied at the end of this. So
because of Scowl Echo. If winning,
it doesn't even matter.
Now it doesn't matter because we're tied. Because I was going to
argue the other way still.
I wasn't even
I wasn't talking about the X skill. I was gonna say it doesn't matter because weapons are the biggest part, and without weapons, you can't do shit. That's just the truth of it. You can't without weapons, you can't do anything. Like you literally have to only use the meta units, and if you want to use anyone who's not a meta unit, you don't have a weapon for them. That's just how it is. With dragons, they got they have 3 different arcane breaths, I think, maybe 4, and they have an inheritable breath that's good. Like they have options at least to actually build.
3 arcane breath, but one of them is literally useless because of being.
Okay, one is old. Sure, one is old. Yeah. Fair. To be fair, one of the arcane beast is old. So really, there's only one relevant arcane beast weapon that's actually up to date.
And only one unit uses it.
Exactly. That's my exact point.
Fortune Echo is more likely. No.
I think you actually get like a beast transform Echo at some point, but that's
what I figured. But if that's all it does, it's still kind of dog shit because you're losing out on like a ton of stats.
Yeah, exactly.
Or effects. Like it needs to be like transformation plus $5 stats at least. Something like that.
Some stats or something. Or some true damage.
I look at Scowl Echo as just res plus 5. 9 times out of 10.
I agree.
I don't think it's very good either. That's why I wasn't gonna bring it up. IP brought it up. I wasn't gonna bring that up at all.
Someone in chat brought it up earlier, so I wanted to acknowledge.
Oh, I see.
But also, I'm a messy bitch who lives for drama.
I still sit on my side that like if you want to build a beast, you better be building the healing hands, because you're just screwed otherwise.
But also, all generics are terrible right now. So.
Mm-hmm. Arcane weapons are at the worst they've ever been, by like compared to their, meta counterparts, obviously.
I would take, what's the lance?
All right. So what's the middle
Johanna
ground
lance?
here? What's the middle ground here?
The middle ground is that this argument really doesn't matter because beasts and dragons, generics, really suck ass and live or die by their preference skills. And so it doesn't matter about inheritables at all.
I mean, that's like literally every unit, though, at this
point,
right?
And I agree. I agree
so
with that.
Every unit sucks unless they're like, have preference skills. That's literally it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Trying to find a middle ground, but I'm struggling with words right now. The Scowl Echo threw me off, Cancat. That Scowl Echo threw me off.
Got blindsided?
Yeah. So,
force them to actually treat these weapon types better. I'm gonna be real, like they haven't even been treating other weapon types that great. Like look at lances. Our last arcane lance was.
To be fair, Johanna lance is still broken.
Yes, but that was an accident. They didn't know how good that was.
That was an accident, but hey, it was the best accident they've. Well.
Yeah.
Often forgotten, Johanna Dagger.
Johanna Dagger too. Yeah. I mean, that's just. The game's just a horrible spot if you want to talk about that, but like let's be real. But like when it comes to like arcane weapons, very few weapons get treated well.
Okay. We've been going at this debate for 45 minutes. Closing statements. IP as the neutral party, you go first.
I'm really glad we're all friends and that we can all have fun debating each other.
All right, if there's one thing you could say to me to this debate, if there's any, I don't know, any part of your soul that wants to say something, let it out, good or bad.
about dragons versus beast. I feel like dragons have had it good for such a long time, and now that they've had a rough year, maybe a rough year and a half, they're taking it out on poor beasts who are finally getting their chance to actually do something with meta units, while still being dog shit with their base units. You know, it's like when you're the pretty older sister, and then your younger sister finally gets noticed by somebody, and then you're mad at her about it. That's what I feel like. It's like
what the fuck?
It's like, bro.
Dude,
it's like,
kind
bro,
of
like
analogy
chill.
Is that?
Like, bro, chill. Let your younger sister have her moment.
Chocolate. Now I'm gonna
Exactly.
starve.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, my main whole debacle was the exclusive inheritables. Okay. I am willing to concede we both have it equally as bad. How does that sit with you?
I'm not gonna agree to that.
Oh my god.
All right. Well,
I'm not gonna agree
chat,
to that. I'm not gonna lie.
Tried.
I'm not gonna lie and
tried.
say I'm gonna agree to something that I don't agree with. So I'm just not
Chat,
gonna say
I
that,
lied.
right?
I had to put up with that with the B and A skills.
Sure. But I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna come out on stream. I'm not gonna come out on stream and go, "Hey, this is how it is," when I don't believe that. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm just not gonna do that. That's not the type of person I am. I'm not gonna lie for the sake of settling an argument.
Well,
that's not gonna happen.
I'm
gonna be honest.
Let me not go there. I don't know. There's a couple of streams that say otherwise, but it's fine.
Where I lie about what?
You kind of.
I don't care.
Whenever it fits your argument, you do flip flop a lot.
I do not. That is a lie.
You kind of do.
I do not. That is bullshit.
Nah.
Give me an example.
I already said I want to make closing statements. This is
No, you can't say that and then not give an example. Come on.
No, I can. Yeah, I can.
No.
Yeah.
Come on.
I know.
You can't just make. You can't make stuff up about me and then.
I didn't.
You just did.
Drumman Pachi is very funny.
I can't tell if I'm being rage baited. Oh my god.
I'm not rage baiting. You said something about my character, and now you're not backing it up. So come on, say it.
You've had times where you looked at a unit once, and then if it fits your argument,
give me an example.
Okay, let me think of an example.
Okay, give me an example.
Let me scroll.
If you're right, if you can give me a legitimate example, then I will agree with you. But if you don't give me an example, I'm not going to agree with that because I don't think that's true.
Let's settle this. Who's guilty and who's not? I have been trying to push for the argument that all generics are bad, and so this argument does not matter, and it's not a hill for either of these two wonderful.
No, I agree with you. I do agree with you, but I'm not. I agree with that argument, but I'm not gonna agree that dragons and beasts have it equally as bad. I will not agree to that.
And that is a separate. All right, someone in chat asked what my verdict was. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a separate argument.
Yes. If I say who has it worse between dragons and beasts right now, I would say that there are more beasts currently in the meta, but that as generics, neither of them do good. I don't know. So that's my take, I guess.
I'm not letting this go. I'm finding a unit.
And so I would say the mean beast and dragon is the same, but the median beast is higher.
I don't know if I agree with that. I have to think about that.
It's I don't know. It's a subtle distinction anyway.
Wait, what did you say, IP?
I would say that the mean. Let me make sure I'm saying the right things. Let me do math in my head really fast.
Mean is the average, yeah.
Yeah, mean is average, yeah. I would say that the mean beast and dragon are pretty much the same, but that the median beast is a little better.
I can settle for that.
I don't know if that's true. We'd have to like look at because there's so many dragons compared to beasts. You know what I mean? You have to actually look at that.
Wasn't that literally what I just said earlier? The average beast would do better than the average dragon. That's literally what I said earlier on the stream.
I think we're talking about mean versus median.
You're not. Yeah.
Okay.
It's subtle, but yeah, depending on what you mean by average. And I also
game
like
smells bad.
I don't even know if I stand by that statement because I have to think about it more. But that's what came off the top of my dome. Basically, what I'm saying.
I agree with what CJ said. I think all generics are bad, but I also think the path of brute forcing a generic dragon to work is much easier than for a beast. I agree.
I don't know about that.
What'd CJ say?
I think all generics are bad, but I also think the path of brute forcing a generic dragon to work is much easier than a beast.
I don't agree with that.
Maybe because of the weapon. Like
it's because of the weapon. It's literally because of the weapon. If you like look at,
I think it might
if we did like a percentage of beasts, right? We look at all the beasts, right? A lot of them just cannot work because they don't have weapons, right? With dragons, all of them can have a weapon that works. All of them. That itself is the argument. Yes, there are beasts that are very good, but they're the ones with preference weapons and preference skills and are typically newer. That's the same for dragons, right? The best ones are going to be the ones with preference weapons and preference skills. But below that,
you already agreed that there are more better beasts right now than there are better dragons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, there are. Yep.
Exactly. So that's it. So separately from that, if we're talking about inheritables,
we're talking about your generic dragon versus your generic beast. Generic dragons have it better. They just do.
Just because of the weapon is basically what it comes down to, is what you're saying.
Because the thing about inheritable skills is that even if you don't have an exclusive skill for that movement type, there's other options, right? Typically. Sometimes that's not the case. Like healers for a long time had nothing, right? Now there's usually an option you could do. Like if you don't have a good B skill for a tank, you can throw Laguz Friend 4 on most things, and it's going to be generically good, right? Like, that's just how it is. Especially when you have specials that actually work with that, right? Like Dragon Flame. It's a 4 cooldown special, so even with a slaying on an arcane weapon, you can use that. Dragons at least have non-PRF weapons with true damage. Yep. Yeah, that's one of the major disadvantages of Beast, is that their skills and their weapon types are tied up by movements. While most, you know what I mean? So, like, they can't inherit just a generic dragon or beast weapon, right? There's not just a generic beast teeth that you can use on anyone.
Beast ceiling higher, but dragon floor higher, basically.
Mm-hmm. Well, at the moment, yeah.
Yeah, at the moment, right.
Yes.
I didn't want to use the same argument again, but the biggest one that always came to mind was Hresvelgr. Again, like, you never... Like, the past,
I don't think I lied about that, or...
No, because I remember 4 months ago you clearly said she was not good. And then now suddenly
I don't know if it was... I don't think it was 4 months ago.
And now
I did say
in your favor to say that
No. So I did say she was bad. 100%. I said she was bad.
And then another thing... Yeah, sorry, I'll let you finish.
Okay, let me finish.
Yeah, my fault.
I said she was bad. 100%. You can go look at my chats and my streams. I said that. What changed my opinion on Hresvelgr was when CJ joined my members chat. And CJ just kept spamming me with bird stuff. That's what changed my opinion. So it was the evidence he gave me that made me change my opinion on the unit. It wasn't me like swapping because I thought it would help the beast argument. It was because CJ gave me evidence, right? That's just how it was.
LOL, the propaganda worked.
I mean, if you show me enough stuff, right? If you show me a level 1 bird killing Joel's whole defense by itself pretty much, I'm going to have to be like, okay, that's pretty good.
Can I have another...
Go ahead. Another
example is those dive bomb teams, you know, that I do with Valentine's Edelgard?
Mm-hmm.
And how, like, that's, like, literally carried me for half a year to hit rank 1. I was told how that wasn't really that great, but now that Tea Time Felix can do that role, and in every aspect, props to where it's due, he can do it better. Suddenly that strategy's like...
Whoa. You're saying now. I said it was bad?
You were fond of it for, like...
No, there's no way.
Ever, really?
I started using the dive bomb strat when Brave Felix came out. That's why I used legendary male Shez. You can literally go check my SD teams.
No, okay.
I literally was using that exact strat.
Maybe dive bomb's not the do type shit.
What you mean when Dedu came out? I was a proponent of that too. And then I remember I messaged you. I have the DMs. I messaged you on DM saying, hey, Dedu would be really good with Edelgard. And you laughed and said, I already said that on Twitter. And I went and checked your Twitter and you had already said it. And I said, oh, that's funny. We thought the same thing. That was like literally the day like after the banner.
I remember you not being too fond of it. That's all I remember. So
I have the DMs of us literally talking about it. Where I was saying, yeah, you have to summon to do now. And then I sent the thanks. And then me and DTM were laughing. And then you said, I said it on Twitter already. And I went and checked your Twitter and it was right there. Like, I literally can bring up the evidence.
Okay. Current debate timer, 55 minutes? Okay. I don't think it should hit an hour plus.